So maybe if I could do a full screen, that would be nice. All right. So hello, I am Scotty Dean, and this is a little talk on how to improve, just making sure that your demo actually happens. And so it starts during phoning. Uh, you got to build the rapport. That's key. I should capitalize that in all caps because that makes them remember you. And if you have a boring conversation with them, hi, I'm a Cutco guy, Scotty, and how's your day going? Good, okay. So as part of my job, like, no, that's boring. Who wants to like meet with you? Have some energy. Like, what's up? I'm Scotty. How's your day going? Like be up tempo. And the jokes that Evan sends in the group text and the group me, you got to use those. That's very key too, because jokes, I mean, if they're gonna laugh with you, I mean, they'll somewhat remember you at least. And then the firm up too is very important. So you gotta say, Mrs. Jones, the only way I get credit for this is if I do the presentation. So I'm just double checking. Are you all set for Friday at 6? You sure there's anything else you got going on at that time? And just make it seem really important because it is really important. So just make it seem that way and have it be that way too. And your demo, it starts on the phone. You got to leave a good first impression. Make yourself known. Be like, oh, that's who that is. That's Scotty Dean. I want to meet with that guy. Just yeah, I would say make them remember you, and building rapport is just really important because like when you get off the phone and when you click the hang up button and it's a 5-minute conversation or a 4-minute conversation, that means you're probably doing something right. But if it's only for like a minute, it was probably just bang bang bang, and that's not much really you got going on there in the phone time. So I would say build the rapport. You got to just get to know them, ask questions, be interested. I mean, if you don't even know them, just ask questions, get to know them. There's so many questions you can ask. How did you know whoever was calling, or like anything about that person you can ask. All right. And then the email, you got to remember to send the email because the email basically, well, it has the Zoom link in it too. So, and it's very formal too. It's the email, it makes you seem official, and just it's like, oh, this guy's not messing around, this is his job and he takes it seriously. And they'll respect that too, because if you don't send the email and you're just texting back and forth with them, I mean, you might like get a little bit of credibility, but the email's like, oh, like he's official, he's pretty legit. And you send the email the night before the demo, because obviously they're not going to want to go back through all their emails to find the link. And then sending the reminder text. Oh, well, no, actually, well, the email. Another thing about the email is that if you book the demo on for Sunday on a Monday, then I would say you gotta email them the night before, and then that leads into my next point of sending reminder texts. So if you book it on Monday for a Sunday, you should send a text on Wednesday or Thursday, just checking up with them, like, hey, just checking in. Hope the week is going well. I'm just confirming that we're all set for Sunday at 6, and just that will make them know that, all right, I got to do this again, and they're not going to forget about it. I mean, hopefully they have it in their calendar. And then also the reminder text on the day of. So that morning of, just be like, I just double checking that you got my email, and just reminding you about our meeting at 6 o'clock tonight. Just double checking that we're all good to go. And I mean, it just makes it, if it's important to you, it'll be important to them. So you got to make sure that it's important to yourself, and you understand that these people, they have lives to live too, and we got to work around them. But it's only an hour or so that you're meeting with them, and you're showing them a good product, and make the demo fun too, so it's not boring for them also. And so yeah, that's how you got to do it, because just reminders. The big point is reminders, because if you're gonna book a demo, I did this like on my first week where I booked a demo for like a Sunday earlier in the week on like a Monday. And I emailed the guy the night before, and he was like, oh yeah, I wasn't sure if we were still meeting. He was like, you should probably like change how, like, he was really nice about it. But he said like, you should probably change how you do that. And I was like, it's a great idea. And I mean, ever since then, I haven't had many demos. I don't know if I've had one that's just canceled on me for not being able to do it. So yeah, that's my talk about making sure that you follow through with your demos. Hopefully you got a little bit something out of it. And also you just the energy, that's another point, is your energy. High energy. Keep it up. Keep the energy up, because if you have high energy, then they're going to be like, oh, this kid's, he's fun. He's a fun guy, might as well meet with him. So yeah, that's my little spiel. Thank you.
Get 3 takeaways, and then we are going to, or any questions, takeaways, questions, 3 people, 3 shares, and then we'll dive in.
I have a takeaway. I thought it was cool how Scotty talked about like how someone actually gave him feedback and then he used that feedback to his advantage. That's just a great mindset to have. Scotty could have been like, dude, you suck. Like, why are you yelling at me? But instead he was like, true, man, you're right. I'm gonna take that to heart. And it worked out for him. So it's just a good mindset.
Cool. 2 more. Thanks for sharing. Everything is a win, right? Everything is a gift. Minor messages are key. What else? Evan Gray, I think you're unmuted. Theo.
I have a question. Like, you said you like send emails, but do you send emails like, do you ask like during the phone call, can I get your email, and then send the email during the phone call, or do you do it like after the phone call?
No, so during the phone call, I ask, hey, can I get your email? And then you write it down, and I'll just be like, yeah, I'll send the Zoom link along the night before our meeting.
Okay, cool.
Evan Gray.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I don't know if some people weren't sending out reminder emails, but that's just like huge, because especially like even 2 days out, like we as students will forget that we signed up to do something, and that reminder email always like puts us back on track. So that's just huge if anybody's not doing that.
Anybody else? Questions, takeaways? Cool.
Can I actually add on something? So if you use Google Calendar, one thing I've been doing is like when I'm doing the emails, you can actually like put notifications on there. So I'll have like one of them is like the day before, 30 minutes before the presentation, 10 minutes before the presentation, and stuff like that. I don't know if it actually sends to them as well, but that's what I've been doing. It's been real helpful.
Cool. We'll have Jalen speak next week. All right, awesome. Well, thanks for delivering, Scotty, and preparing a PowerPoint. Appreciate that. Looking forward to seeing your success. I just noticed all those stuffed animals you got there too. So
yeah, I didn't even realize that. There's Mickey Mouse in there too. It's like, oh, it's the Sox bear too. And a bunch of bobbleheads.
Cool. All right. So thanks again, Scotty. Let's give Scotty one last round of snaps, and then Jacob's going to kick off the phone jam for the next 40, 50 minutes here.